Hello. I thought I'd do another puzzle. Today is Thursday, September 26th, and it's the afternoon, which is rare because usually I do puzzles at night. But I am excited for the September 26th Puzzmo Crossword. And I've been doing a lot of these recently. I've joined a program that is called the Puzzmo Insiders Program. So this is my disclaimer on that. And what hopefully that should allow me to do is get more videos in front of more people. So I'll be doing their puzzles more often, and I'm quite happy about this arrangement. And I think we can just start. This puzzle. So, September 26th crossword. Let me find the mouse. Let's get going. Go. Formal agreements. Could be pacts. That's not necessarily formal, but individual hair that seems to have a mind of its own. Individual hair that seems to have a mind of its own. I'm not quite sure. Biggest city in Nebraska. Could be Omaha, Nebraska. Came up. I'm not quite sure. Suddenly become unwatertight. Spring a leak? Spring a leak? Leak? Which one is leak? Which one is the plant? All right, can we do the downs here? What people in candid photos don't do, they don't pose. Boxes that electric guitars plug into as amps. Koi, for example. A koi. I'm not quite sure. Feature of the St. Louis in the New Haven style of pizza. How about thin crust? Is that what they do? And then is this ESPN? Draft channel is ESPN. ESPN. Carp. Koi is a kind of carp? Really? Who knew? All right. Roles for some top bill performers. Maybe leads, like leading actor or actress. Container of a treasure. Is a treasure chest. TV episode that's not new is probably a rerun. Air kiss sound. This is like moi, maybe. I don't know how that's spelled. It's a sound. Two-time WPF champion puncher who threw a no-hitter in the 2024 championship. I'll be honest, I don't even know what sports this refers to. No-hitter makes me think baseball, but it's pitcher. Yes, okay, it's baseball, but I don't know their name. So, necklace part that might keep twisting around to the front. Clasp, is that what that's called? Metalworkers' big block is an anvil. That's what they use, blacksmiths. Part of some admissions processes. I'm not quite sure. Could we do the downs? Perform in a scene is to act. Now here, no shoes in the house is a rule. GPS stats is probably ETAs. And then parts of some admissions processes are tests. So this looks like the word autumn, but camels have humps. We're going to have to figure it out. 101 Dalmatian star close. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that's the live action or the olden day animated one. Commit a fox. I'm not quite sure. How about this? Document used to pitch a movie script. Interesting. I want this to end in ENT, like meant, but I'm not quite sure. So these are both waves, like two different kinds of wave emojis. Kathmandu's continent is Asia. Oh, hell yeah. It's probably not heck yeah. Although light cursing in puzzles is rare. Anyway. Makes off with, steal. Make off with is to steal. Commit a, I still don't know that French one. So this is actually going to be a difficult area for me because I'm not sure of the star, the French, or the document. But we'll see. So, merch tent transactions. Merch tent transactions. I don't know. I don't know what you do at a merch tent. Where plates and forks can be found. Where plates and forks can be found. Interesting. That seems like a good clue, but I don't know. What did I just do? Did I just somehow make this lowercase? I don't know what button I hit. If anyone asks, I'm not here. If anyone asks, I'm not here. So this isn't how you're not springing a leak. You're springing something else. This must be asks, right? If anyone asks someone here. Meaningful part of ja in Latvian and da in Vietnamese. Ooh, I'm not quite sure. Individual hair that seems to have a mind of its own. Individual hair that seems to have a mind of its own. I'm not quite sure. Came up. Arose. But, okay. Spring. Suddenly become unwatertight. It's not spring a leak. Interesting. Where plates and forks can be found. Plates and forks can be found. You can find plates in your back and forks on a GitHub repo. Commit history. Document used to pitch a movie script. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Merch tent transactions. Merch tent transactions. Makes, takes. I don't know why I want this to be a K. I can't believe it would be a K. Suddenly become unwatertight. Spring water. Okay, but here's what we've got. We've got spring up at the top, and this down here looks to me like the word autumn. So maybe this is the word Glen with two N's, if I know how to spell autumn, which I'm not sure I do. So we've made maybe a little bit of progress here. Document used to pitch a movie script. I don't know. I've never pitched a movie script, at least not yet. Where plates and forks can be found. They can't be found at a pond. They can't be found in I'm not in mold. I don't know. Where do you find forks? Plates and forks. You find them in a drawer. You find them. Well, but these plates and these forks are something different. But I don't know. We're 6 minutes in. Meaning of ja. Oh, meaning of ja in Latvian. And da in Vietnamese. Meaning. The meaning of these words. What is it? What do I think it means? I don't know Latvian or Vietnamese. And I'm trying to figure out a word that could even fit there. I'm not quite sure because it's going to be difficult for this one to end in a vowel, right? Individual hair. Individual hair that seems to have a mind of its own. I don't know what that could be. Suddenly become underweight. Or unwatertight. I don't know why I keep reading that as underweight. Suddenly become unwatertight. I want it to be spring a leak, but it's not. What are you, by the way? Came up as a rose. Okay, so this was just a spelling error. So now it's possible for this to end in a vowel. Could be the word her. No, it's probably not. It could be the word 10. I'm just thinking of any words that have an E in the middle and are 3 letters long. Individual hair that seems to have a mind of its own. Individual hair that seems to have a mind of its own. Down here, merch tent transactions. Merch tent transactions. I go to a concert and I buy a poster and a t-shirt. But we're talking about transactions. Difficult. Commit a fox. Oh, a faux pas. What am I doing? Okay, so this is P. And now, you're a last name. I still want you to be an E somehow. So, an document used to pitch a movie script is a erratment or something. A preatment or something. I'm going less on the clues and more on the letters that I have because I don't know these clues or answers. Suddenly become unwatertight. And it's not spring a leak. It doesn't seem to be spring a hole. I I believe this to be asks. If anyone asks, I'm not here. Where plates and forks can be found. Where can plates and forks be found? Not at a pond. Probably not in the wood. I'm not quite sure. Documents used to pitch a movie script. Document used to pitch a movie script. I wonder if I'm going to know this word in the end. I don't know. I want this to be an E. I want everything to be filled in. Merchant transactions. Okay. Sales. Sales? And then suddenly become unwatertight. Spring leaks, and it's spelled like that? Okay. And then maybe this is an E. Maybe where plates and forks can be found. Okay, hold on a second. This could mean yes. And then an individual hair that seems to have a mind. This could be yes. Plates and forks could be found. Where could they be found? Plates and forks could be found on a toad. On the road. A fork in the road. But I don't know what a plate would be here. Can plates be found on the road? It seems like it's got to be road with a fork could be found in the road. Individual hair. The treatment. This could be stray. A stray hair. Yeah, there we go. All right, 11 minutes. That was a long puzzle, but it was a fun one at that. It was called Seasonal Produce. I didn't even look at the name. We could have maybe got to the spring, autumn stuff earlier. And it was by Erik, edited by Brooke, hinted by Brooke. That was a fun puzzle. Let me look at the description quickly. A note from the editor. Erik's apt pair theme is explained in the hints. I love his angles for treatment and road. The funny thing is that treatment and road were both the ones that I didn't actually know until the end. But that was a fun puzzle. It's symmetric. It is rectangular, and that's it. I had a good time doing it. I hope you go check it out, and I hope to do more puzzles with you soon. Have a good one.